Welcome, Pisces, to In Spiritual Tarot. My name is Jenny. Let's go ahead and get your message. We're going to go ahead and see where your energy's at, what's going on around you. This could be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please take what resonates and let go what doesn't. And realize that it can resonate differently for everybody. So, we're all going through different things, so it's not going to be exact. So you can tweak some of it to fit your whatever's going on in your life, because that's how the tarot cards work. Spirit and the universe send signs and advice through the tarot cards, and then we have to decipher what it means. So, like I said, since you're in a situation that's currently different than other people, it might resonate a little bit differently. So let's go ahead and see where your energy's at currently. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate that. Okay, so a lot of people are going within. You have the Hermit. So we just came out of Virgo season, and the Hermit is a Virgo card. We just had your moon in Virgo season, your full moon. So, I really feel like some of that energy of, going within, trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so this is going to resonate differently for all of you. And, please don't be defensive too much, because we have to acknowledge things. We all go through this. We have to acknowledge it in order to face it and go more forward. So you're contemplating and going within, trying to figure out about some kind of toxic energy around you, whether that is a habit that you do, a way of thinking that you do that's toxic, an addiction that you have, like I said, a bad habit. This could also be people who you are connecting with. So this is what you are contemplating about. You are going within. This also could be Capricorn, if that resonates with some of you. But what I'm trying to say here is you are going within, trying to figure out how to rid yourself of this bad behavior, this toxic energy, this toxic person, whatever it is. You are really trying to figure out, and what I'm feeling for some of you is that you don't kind of want to let it go, but you know you have to, because what you're doing is you are coming up with the, okay, this is what keeps causing my problems. It creates more issues for me, more chaos. And that's what you are contemplating, what to do about it. Okay? That's your energy currently. All right. And we just had the fall equinox, and that is a time for change. So, I don't know if you've ever seen that quote that it says, fall or autumn is when we realize how beautiful change can be, because the leaves changing, the leaves, the trees are letting go of the old, transforming so they can rebloom in the spring. So how beautiful the leaves are, right? Fall foliage, everybody loves that, right? So let's go ahead and see. So that is what you're doing. You're kind of transforming like those leaves, letting something go, figuring out. You're kind of in that new stage where you're still green, but you're kind of edging into the yellows and the oranges. So let's go ahead and see what else has come up for your energy. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So this could have something to do with your material world, your stability, your house, your job. So that's what it could be. Maybe you're throwing yourself into that while you're trying to figure things out. But I do see you kind of staying to yourself on some aspect. I'm not saying you're not socializing, but in some parts of you, you're keeping to yourself and trying to figure something out. Kind of observing mode, right? And healing and all that. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. To see where you want to go, start this new beginning in the material world. So yes, definitely makes sense. So let's see about some energy. Let's see about maybe some past energy. Let's see what's coming up for that. Past energy. Past energy for Pisces, please. Yeah. See, I really feel like this is like a group you celebrated with, really got connected with. And somehow it's connected to this negative energy. Either you have a negative thought pattern towards it, or it's become toxic in some way. What else? Yeah. What's happened is you have grown, and I feel like the situation hasn't. So you've outgrown this situation, whatever it is. Like I said, whether it's work, a behavior, an addiction, a group of people, whatever it is, it's going to resonate differently for all of you. Yeah. So now you're saying to yourself, this is somebody that holds things close to themselves and they don't share it. So now it's kind of like you are not sharing parts of yourself or your opinion or whatever it is, you're keeping it back. Yeah, but see, look at this underlying. It's just like that illumination, shining your light. I feel like this energy holds you back, and you know it's keeping you from your highest potential self. So now you are really going within and contemplating on what to do about this situation. So let's go ahead and see some energy around you, whether this is people or situations. Okay, let's see. Like I said, this could resonate differently. It could be a work situation, it could be a family, it could be friends, it could be a relationship. Yeah, look at this, moving forward. See, this is moving away from something. King of Wands is somebody that's very confident here, and here you are. Yeah, see, you've gained your confidence, and you know, in order to like move forward, like to have your best potential self, your best life, that you need to move on from this situation. Yeah, because there you are, right smack dab in the middle. There's like a gut feeling that's just gnawing at you, like, you know, this isn't right. You're just having that feeling like something's not right anymore. You just don't resonate with something. You just, something like that. Ace of Cups, yeah, see, this is about self-love as well. You're starting to see your worth and that you deserve more. All right, so let's see what else is coming up. I was trying to see some energy of the situation in person, but this is coming up more of you moving away from it. It's like Spirit's saying, no, we don't need to think about that. It's just time to move on. King of Cups, yeah, see, you've mastered all your emotions. You know, it's just a Queen of Cups. Wow, okay. So this also could be a powerful power couple here. So I really feel like this is what you want to accomplish in life, and you know that the situation or people or whatever you're hanging with is just not going to bring that, you know. You've leveled up here, and you know you deserve more, and you need to step away from this situation. Like I said, it's going to resonate differently for all of you. But let's go ahead and see. Some of you, I really feel like the people you've been dating have been, you know, maybe giving you grief, giving you a hard time, not seeing your worth, not respecting you, and now you know that you deserve more, and you're moving on from it. You're like, I need to step away from this toxic energy behavior that I'm putting out there, because that's what we're going to keep attracting, right? So you are moving away from that. And look at this, 3, yeah, the people you hang with, basically. Yeah, I've been there. I can tell you, people you hang with is what you feel like you deserve, and you don't. And you know you deserve more. All right, so now we have Ace of Cups. There we go. There's that self-love again, coming from a place. This also is like coming from the place of, you know, still sending love out to these people. It's not like you hate them or anything. You just know that you've grown, basically. You've grown. You deserve more. If they want to stay stuck, that's their life, right? It's not like putting people down for being in the position they are. It's just realizing that you're not on the same vibration with them anymore, and you know you're not just going to resonate anymore, right? So that's what the energy is here. Yep, transformation, death and transformation. That's what you're going through right now, and I really feel you really had like a shift kick for that full moon that was just in your sign. You could have felt like a big energy shift, or felt completely different, you know. You might even felt off a little bit, and it came up again as soon as I shuffled. Isn't that weird? Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Let's see. I don't know. Universe, can you give us some energy of people around Pisces, or situation around Pisces at this time? Or do you not want to? Let's see. No. See, it's just saying no. You need to like let go of the past. Stop worrying about it. Take the lessons and move to your victory and success. You moving away is going to be your victory and success. It's like, no, don't keep beating a dead horse. You already kind of know what you went through, you know, and you're moving away from that. You're living your truth, your higher self. You're, you know, thinking things through clearly here. All right, so let's go ahead and get some challenges for you. Since the universe doesn't want to reveal about the other people, it's like, no, focus on you. No more of that energy. You know, no sense wasting time on that. They can figure their own selves out. Pisces needs to transform here and let go of that energy. All right, so let's go ahead and see any challenges for you. All right, wow. Okay, interesting card for challenges. 10 of Cups. This is happiness, bliss, enjoyment, everything, you know? This is challenging for you because you still are having a little bit like, maybe I don't deserve it. And you might not even be aware of that. It could be something subconsciously, like from your childhood, that somebody told you that you weren't worthy or something. So realizing that you deserve, that's where a lot of people mess up their manifestation. They'll start doing good, and then they start thinking like, wait, why am I getting this, you know? Subconsciously, right? So then it sabotages. But this is what you have to realize. You are worthy. You do deserve better. Okay? Everybody deserves the manifestation and happiness, right? So this is your worth. You do deserve happiness, all right? Look at that. See, it's karma. And this is also Libra season, so which we are in now. So I really do feel like karma is at play, of letting, you were being released from karma. You've learned the lessons from it. And that's why you are shifting into this. But just be careful, because you do deserve it. Don't start falling back into that negative thought patterns that you had, or that self-worth issues, or whatever it is. That's that toxic energy. It's time to shed that once for all and know that you're worth it. All the karma that's happened, those people will have their own karma to deal with. You will get something back in return that's happened to you. Maybe not in the same form, but you will. So this is karma at play. Things will shift and be fair, and you will get the things you deserve. And you have to know that you are worthy and deserve so much in life, okay? You deserve happiness. You deserve abundance. All right, let's see what else to challenge. So that's just that way of thinking. Don't fall back on that. All right? While you're in this hermit mode, it's time to finally release all that negative, toxic, critical thinking of yourself, your self-worth issues, anything like that. Any toxic behaviors or habits you're holding on to, because that will make a difference as well. All right? Having the willpower and motivation to move forward in a straight line, focused, razor sharp. Okay? All right, let's see what else. What else could be challenging, Pisces, at this time? Yeah, just all the battle scars that you've been through, so be careful not to play victim. Be victorious. Yes, you might be beat up and have some scars and some wounds, and but that made you stronger. Don't play the victim. You see so many people that fight for their freedom and their victory, and I even see it in celebrities. But then they want to keep playing that victim card. That's not the way to be. You have to forgive and let it go. And that does not mean you condone it. Take the lessons, you be stronger for it. You don't play like you're the victim. So this energy here could be challenging for you. You've made it. That's how you have to look at it. You've made it. You've learned all the lessons. It was tough, but you stood your ground and you got through it. Okay? That shows a person that's courageous, that has strength. Right? So that's what you have to look at it, not the victim. Yep. And also, do not look on all the things you've lost. It's time to turn around and see the things that you do have in your life, okay? So don't, sit and woe is me, that victim mentality again. Don't play that card, all right? Because that's just going to keep you held back. All right, and connect it to the past as well. So let's go see. Anything else challenging, Pisces, at this time? Okay. So what's challenging to you is your emotions. You did have the King of Cups, which you are a master though, but you might have a tendency to slip back into that being overly sensitive. So be careful with that. Don't take things too personal, It's good to have an open heart and be sensitive and compassionate and empathetic, but you also have to have that protection, that barrier around you, and know when to cut that off, okay? All right, because you are a very caring sign. You have to be careful because people can take advantage of that as well. All right, anything else challenging you? Unfortunately, we have to be careful of those people out there that tend to take advantage of empaths, like narcissists are always hooked in empaths. You have to be careful because people like to play that against people. Yep. Standing in your highest vibration, connecting to your higher self, listening to your higher self. So this might be saying, you're not listening to what your higher self in here is telling you. You might be listening to more people outside saying, hey, I need help. Oh, you abandoned me. Oh, I've had such a hard life. Yes, it's good to be compassionate and helpful and being of service, but you have to cut things off at a certain limit, especially if it's affecting you in your life and your abundance, okay? And your family and all that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and see. That was challenges, right? Did I just do challenges? Oh, I always get mixed up here. All right, so let's take some advice from Spirit. I couldn't remember if I did advice or challenges. They're kind of similar, though, anyway. Advice from Spirit in the universe. I get talking so much. Advice from Spirit. Okay, so you're so close. Justice, this is Libra season. This is like your final wrap up during Libra season, which happens until October 21st or something. So you got a good month here. So, you know, really work on it. That's what Spirit's saying. This is also, again, that good karma is going to be returned to you, that things that people have put you through. So, you know, don't sit and play victim because, you know, you're going to block it. So be very careful with that. Just know and trust the universe, have faith, okay? That it will be returned to you, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else advice you're having. You know, this could happen this time of this month, so just be careful that you don't slip back into this energy here, whatever it is. Toxic behaviors, bad habits, addictions, anything like that. It's time to break that cycle. Yeah. You know, don't deny things or block things off. You know, really work hard on it. See things for what they are. Don't let anybody pull the wool over your eyes either, okay? Because that's what I feel like somebody's around you trying to do. Yeah, take slow, steady steps, you know, plan things out, work methodically, you know. I really feel like for you guys, the advice here is to keep a little notepad and write down, like, this is what I want to accomplish today, and stick to it, you know, because it's very easy to get sidetracked and let things come up, and then we're not motivated as is, so we're like, we'll get to it tomorrow. You really need to be diligent about working on this. So write things down and check them off as you go along during the day, okay? As simple as things like, I'm going to walk a mile, whatever it is, you know? I'm going to meditate for 10 minutes, you know? I'm going to go to the gym, whatever it is, you know? Just make sure you write things down, plan it methodically. And any more advice? Ace of Swords, yeah, see? It's time to start living your truth, not being stuck in this victim mentality on bad habits, bad thoughts, behaviors, people pulling you down, betrayals, like making you feel your self-worth is not good. It's time to start living who you really are. From your higher self, you keep getting this High Priestess, Ace of Swords. This is living your highest version of yourself, tapping into who you really are, okay? Any more advice, please, for Pisces? Yep. Be careful about not being too defensive. Again, that could be that victim mentality. We want to, like, yeah, look. This can be very guarded and defensive. So be careful the way you handle it. It's good to set healthy boundaries, but you have to do it in a healthy way, not lash out, play victim, close yourself off, nothing like that. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So again, this is a new beginning in the material world, whether that's, you know, moving locations, getting new friends, living differently. You know, sometimes we have to change our whole personality if we want something different, basically, bottom line. And that's very tough to do. But what it is, it's not really shifting your whole personality. It's shifting who you really are, your personality of who you really are. Because we come into this world and, you know, people tell us this and that and want us to be a certain way. So we change our whole facade. But then we're living a lie. So it's time to finally live who you really are, okay? And then, look, Queen of Wands. That's somebody that doesn't give a hoot, right? She's going to live her life the way she wants, and she doesn't care what people think. But she still can be compassionate, compassionate to others, courageous, all that, okay? So this is somebody that doesn't care what people think. They're going to live their life, but they still do it in being of service to people, being courageous, you know, being creative, all that, all right? So now, if you should take this advice, again, I always say that because, you know, you have free will. You can choose not to take Spirit and Universe advice. What would be the outcome, though, if you do take this advice? Let's see. What's the outcome for Pisces if they take the Universe and Spirit's advice? Well, you definitely do a transformation. You transform your whole life to better, okay? Of course, this is Scorpio, which is after Libra. So I really feel like a lot of you, by Scorpio season, you're going to feel like you're a completely different person if you follow this. So Scorpio season is October 22nd, I believe, until November 21st or something like that. So yeah, definite big transformation for you. It's going to feel like you're going to be in a different whole way. You're going to be letting go of heartbreaks, you know. You're not going to be breaking your own heart anymore, because I really do feel like a lot of you feel like you let down yourself by playing this facade. And then this is like connecting to the right people. You're going to shed all that past hurt, things that hold you down, things that make you feel like you're not worthy, and you're going to be collaborating with more of your soul tribe, people that you're aligned to your true self. So I do see like a whole completely shift, like almost like a different life. You know, you might be changing jobs, you might be having different friends, you know, you might move to a different location and have complete everything different, right? Page of Swords, this is a new beginning, right? With the truth. So I really do feel like if you follow this advice, you're going to have like a, it's almost going to seem like night and day. Possibly by Scorpio season, like I said, it could be into 2023. So like by 2023, I feel like some of you out there are going to be feeling like you're in a different location, you have different friends, a different job. It's like a new life. Okay? And then we have the Magician, manifesting everything you want. Yep. All right, I love that. And now we're going through this. It's almost the end of 2022. Things are shifting. So you have to decide where you're at. Which side you're gonna stay in that old life that's making you miserable, and you're never going to be abundant, or you're going to shift into that higher version of yourself and get the abundance you want. So time is now or never, right? All right. Yeah. So this is worry, sleepless nights. So I do feel like this is almost saying that, like I just said, if you don't do the shift, if you don't take the advice, if you don't follow through with what you know to be true in your intuition, it's going to be more sleepless nights. It's going to be more anxiety. It's more worry, you know. And I do feel like this, even when you shift, you're going to feel like guilty in a way. It's just something you need to work through. You're going to feel guilty about maybe leaving people behind, or, you know, like it's your fault in some way. And you got to get over that, all right? You got to stand in that strength and your inner strength here, all right? Let's see what else. Because I do feel like you guys, Pisces is a very compassionate sign. So, you know, you worry about other people, but you can't do it to the detriment of yourself. You can't like be struggling your whole life because of other people haven't got their shit together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, you can be of service, you can give advice, you can help when you can, but they also have to, right? If not, you're going to be in this conflict constantly, right? I feel like you're like in conflict between the life you're living now, which isn't really making you happy. It's more like you're a martyr, or shifting into what you deserve, what you want, right? Yeah, see, there's got to be some kind of shocking. I think really this is going to be shocking to people if you do step into this advice and living your life instead of living your life for everybody else. I really think it's going to be shocking, and you're going to have to get that balance of how to handle that and kind of back away slowly, like step back one step at a time, because I do feel like a lot of people might rely on you, but not for like, it's not like good relying, it's more like enabling, like they might be really relying on you, where they need to start like taking care of themselves a little bit. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, Knight of Wands, yes. Taking action towards what you're passionate about. And we're going to go ahead and get one more card to close this off. I know it's hard when people rely on you, but you can't like live your life through them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes, yeah, Chariot, yeah. Chariot is being determined and having that willpower. And you can still be compassionate and kind and understanding. You just have to like take steps back to let them start being a little more independent on their own and take care of their own life. They have their life, you have yours. So it's good to mesh and be of service, but you also have to not enable people, you know, to rely on you so much, okay? Because what if you're not here? They got to do it anyway, right? You know, so it's very important. So that is your message, Pisces. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.